What's up everybody, Tones here. Just a quick reminder after the video, be sure to visit our website at www.tonesoverthings.com and check out some of our exclusive channel merch. Links in the description. Enjoy the video. What's up everybody, welcome to Tones Overthinks It, the show where I think too much to make up for the people who don't think at all. And welcome to part 3 of the Dumb Days of DeCastro. So, when we last left Chillie, he was busy conducting his traffic stop audits from a distance, putting words in people's mouths, and showing off injuries he doesn't actually have. And if you thought that was crazy, oh boy, we are just getting started.
There's a hangover after you get arrested. And they take you to a dungeon, they kidnap you against your will, drag you off, and then they put you through the process of being booked into a dungeon where all of them are on the same team, but you're not on their team. And so you feel like this horrifically bad because the people in the jail are all laughing and joking and having a good time. Literally, I heard one girl laugh so loud that I felt like I was at a bar and a girl had had a few drinks. And she was, ha, 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 ha.
Why does that sound familiar? Ugh. Okay, I'll admit being stuck in a room with her would be cruel and unusual punishment.
Even people who aren't friends with me have said that what happened was an absolute travesty. And so what I did is I pulled up the statute, and I figured that before I read the statute to you guys, I would, and we could read it together.
I'm afraid, Chillie, we already have. And yeah, you met the requirements for both of them, which is probably why you were charged. But when you're Chillie DeCastro, I suppose your life is in a constant state of this.
I lost. Wait a minute, I'm not supposed to lose. Let me see the script.
You know, which I am 100% suing the Las Vegas Metro Police Department. I'm suing them for deprivation of my First Amendment right, my Fourth Amendment right, my 14th Amendment right, my Fifth Amendment right to due process. So they violated my rights in multiple ways. I gave them an opportunity for me not to sue them.
Everybody got that?
Okay, let's back up a second, Mr. Constitutional Law Scholar. Your First Amendment rights weren't violated because you were arrested for obstructing a public officer, and not for acting like a colossal dick to him. And obstructing a public officer is not a legally recognized form of petitioning for grievances. Your Fourth Amendment rights were not violated because it was designed specifically to protect you from unreasonable searches. Searches conducted while you are already under arrest or detained are not considered unreasonable. Oh, and by the way, Terry versus Ohio. So anyways, moving on, your 14th Amendment right and your 5th Amendment right were not violated because due process means you'll be given your day in court. You have a right to plead not guilty to the charges, in which the state would be required to present evidence to prove you are guilty of them. Has it occurred to you that the reason no one ever takes you seriously when you say you're a constitutional law scholar is because perhaps you suck at it?
And just so you guys know, the cops tortured me. They absolutely, on the side of the road, sat there and tortured me. And I'll tell you what, the sergeant, I gave you an opportunity to walk away from this. You chose to allow them to arrest me for filming somebody because he was butthurt. There's no law that says I have to be X feet away or so many feet away.
No, but obstructing him in the course of his duties is against the law.
So I've been rightfully indignant all day. I haven't called a lot of friends and family because the reason is that I just didn't want to spread this angst and anger that I'm feeling inside.
And publicly streaming it live all over the internet will somehow not do that?
Because they kidnapped me. They kidnapped me, and I didn't create a victim. There was no property damage. No restitution is due. The only reason you should be taken off the streets is if you are a danger to yourself or to others.
Oh, you mean like someone who live streams while he's driving, acting like a colossal lunatic? Well, enough with the one-man pity party. Let's move on to the revisionism and projection.
I got to tell you, I'm a constitutional law scholar. You can do whatever you want, but just understand something. Your name will go on the lawsuit. Mine.
And his name is going on the federal civil rights lawsuit. I gave him every opportunity to get out of being sued, and he decided his ego was more important.
Correction, he gave you every opportunity to walk away and not get arrested, and you decided your emotional insecurity was more important.
Mind your own business. I'm a member of the press. Go get in your car and do your job, little doggy. Go feed her. You're being detained right now. Okay, then detain me.
Okay, so let me explain something. All right, this is super important, and I keep talking about Rodriguez versus United States 2015. For the cop, and this is applicable to this stop.
Yeah, we're past that, Chillie.
For the cop to stop his initial stop.
What? Did he just say initial?
He has to have either probable cause or reasonable articulable suspicion, which would include a singular articulable fact. He didn't have either one of those.
Chillie, you waste your life going around looking for cops to yell at while doing live streams in your car where you share some blatantly wrong information. How's that for a single articulable fact?
Now, for the people who are here, can you guys let me know if it's Las Vegas Metro Police Department's policy that when you're detained, you have to go in torture cuffs? I need to crowdsource this because I need to find out if that's the truth. Come on. So this guy says that I'm detained. He just decides that I've broken some magical law and then says I'm detained for what? I explained who I was. I'm a member of the press. I'm a constitutional law scholar. I'm just doing my job. Now do yours. And when I said that to him, he then attacked me.
No, then he arrested you.
So right here, he's trying to attack me. He expects for me to just bow down and let him do any kind of, and this is, I could have slammed him on the back of his noggin. His brains could have came out of his mouth and I would be justified. I could have killed him.
Well, somebody just yeeted their Fifth Amendment rights out the window. You know the cops, the prosecutor, and the judge are probably going to see this, right?
Gentlemen, we are fortunate.
Why?
He's an imbecile.
And then, just so you know, he grabs me. I'm shorter than him. I have lower center of gravity. I'm a wrestler for 30 years. I could have slammed him on his fucking head. He was so out of position. He's going to grab me right here, and it looks like he's doing something tough. I'm holding him with one arm. With one arm. I've got him with one arm, just like this. Holding him with one arm, just like that.
I'm drowning! Oh, no, I'm drowning! What the?
I hadn't shown him any sort of physical aggression. I only, look at his face. What a Neanderthal. You're so screwed, bro. You're so screwed.
When you're done projecting, Chillie, if I may ask, how do you intend to address the fact that you touched the police officer?
Being detained.
See, okay, you see the other cop car pulling in?
I'm a constitutional law scholar. You can't take away
There's the other
my phone down.
right there. You see the other cop car coming in? Now is when he's going to get super tough, but he's actually a giant pussy. I have not ever had a full-grown man grab me with such weakness.
And you look like a bucket of
Ah, I see. So you just tell everyone to go look at the car, then make some insults about the officer, and just hope that everyone's too dumb to notice.
I'm now.
You're being detained.
Okay, now he puts his hand on me right there. Do you see that? He puts his hand on me. I don't initiate contact with this person.
Now you're going to put hands on me.
No. Okay, no, he doesn't know what he's doing. He has no idea what he's doing.
Blah, blah, blah. More projecting.
Because I could have slammed him on his noodle right here.
You grab.
So right there, I'm under him still. He's still above my shoulders. You dunce cap. You could have see the light in the back of his head? That's where the blood would have dripped out and his brains would have fallen out had I decided to be violent.
But you didn't. Instead, you folded like a wet rag and got promptly carted off to jail.
You see that? I'm controlling the man with one arm entirely. He has no power. Now he's trying to take my camera out of my hand so there's no transparency. I don't let him do it.
And now you're giving a blow-by-blow confession as to how you resisted arrest.
Don't make me.
Don't make me what, Bork? Don't make me what? You're lucky, buddy. You're lucky. You are lucky, you pussy. You are lucky. There's 2 other guys there with weapons. You were out of position. I could have put you on your fucking head, bro. I could have cracked your skull open.
Keep digging, Chillie. You're live on the internet.
If you do not put your hands behind your back, you're going to jail. Put your hands behind your back. Do it now.
So do you hear that? Right now you're getting a ticket, but if you don't put your hands behind your back, you're going to jail. Well, then he's got 2 cops, 1 on each arm, and the other guy's got his taser. So they tell me they're going to tase me if I don't put my arms behind my back. I say, put him in front. They say, no, put him behind. I say, I can't. I got a bone spur here and a torn cuff here.
Wait a minute. If you have all those injuries and therefore can't be handcuffed, then may I ask, how could you have done all those things you said you would have done? You know, put him on the ground, crack his skull, etc.?
And then this same piece of crap cop, you're getting sued, bro. I gave you every opportunity. We had long talks in the car that I'll get that body cam footage and I'll let you all hear it. I could have destroyed this man. He was so out of position. So out of position.
And rinse and repeat everything we just saw over the next hour, and you pretty much get the gist of the rest of the stream. So besides being a drama queen, offering up a very detailed confession of how he resisted arrest, unsuccessfully attempting to misdirect us away from his own actions, and introduce the implication that he may have intended to inflict serious injury or harm against that officer. All from his own mouth, live on the internet for all the world to see. I must say, his trial is going to be very, very interesting. Of course, that's assuming he doesn't just skip town and accumulate yet another warrant for a failure to appear. Join me again tomorrow and we'll see Chillie sink to even deeper lows, as he may very well be trying to grift his way out of this. But then again, maybe I'm just overthinking it. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you like what you see here and you want to see even more in the future, please consider subscribing to my channel. Also, feel free to share your thoughts down in the comment section. I always love to read them. Till next time.
As soon as that guy told me he's going to put me in torture cuffs, no, he's not. No, he's not.
And he did. And he did.